Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends. It's fantastic. There are still people queuing outside, but they will be let in on the other side of the room or silently here. But we have to start because we have a big program for today. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Katalin Bogyay. I'm the Hungarian ambassador, permanent representative of Hungary to the United Nations, and I am a member of the advisory board of the Institute for Culture Diplomacy. So it is really wonderful that we are bringing this subject here to the UN, where of course everything about peace and security, but I'm a firm believer that we need the soft diplomacy. We need to find ways how to really build bridges between people, cultures, and building trust. Without that, we cannot build peace. So I really very much think that this subject is related to New York office of the UN as well. So we are in the heart, and I'm very privileged because this whole day has been organized together with the Institute for Culture Diplomacy. I'm very happy to welcome my dear friend, Mark Donfried, who is a visionary. He started this institute in 1999, first in New York, and somehow he knew he had to move to Berlin. So we have an institute which has got an outreach. And if I look around, you are coming from different parts of the world, and you are the ones who should really think together with us here in the UN how to move forward. Of course, it's a great honor that here in the opening panel I can welcome Ms. Christina Gala, who is Under Secretary General for Communication and Public Information in the United Nations. I have His Excellency Nasir Abdulaziz Al Nasser, who is the High Representative for the UN Alliance of Civilization. He himself is Under Secretary General of the United Nations and also former President of the General Assembly. I'm very happy that my Minister of State for Culture Diplomacy from the Hungarian Foreign Office, His Excellency Mr. Ijártó, is here with us, as Hungary takes this topic very seriously. We have been working in this field for many decades. And I'm, of course, very happy to welcome the Deputy Permanent Representative of Germany, Herr Heiko Thoms, who is here with us, as the Institute happens to be in Berlin in Germany, and I know it very well that the Bundestag is working very closely with the Institute, and thank you for that. So that will be the opening panel, but I have to tell you, after the opening, we have the most wonderful ambassadors, special personalities who will be joining us. And first of all, I really would like to welcome a very special guest who happens to be in town. It is just by chance that we met in a dear friend's dinner when I found out that Sir Jonathan Mills, who is the legendary musician, manager, the former director of Edinburgh Festival, which you know is, I would say, the biggest of the biggest. He is here in town, and he is now the Edinburgh International Culture Summit and Artistic Curator, Lincoln Center Global Exchange. He will talk about that as well. And we will have ambassadors, permanent representatives from the Holy See, from Greece, from Panama, from Peru, and we will have the representatives of the UNESCO office and of the UN Habitat office here in New York. So I think it's really very strong, and although everyone is, preparing herself to the opening of the General Assembly, so it's really crazy. From tomorrow you won't be able to move in this city. So that's the last moment that we will have a little bit of time for breathing and talking about culture diplomacy for a while. So that was my introduction. I really think and truly believe that the Hungarian mission feels being privileged that we've been organizing this event together with the UN, with the Institute of Culture Diplomacy, and we need you for the future, and that's why it's great to have a dialogue with you. So now, first of all, I would like to ask Ms. Christina Gala, Under Secretary General of the United Nations, to have her welcome speech and opening remarks. Thank you very much.
Thank you.